Hi, my name's Kirkman and welcome to my wind synthesis demonstration. I have a couple of instruments here, the first of which is the Akai EWI, and you can see this instrument's laid out pretty much like your average woodwind instrument. And I also have the Steiner MIDI EVI. This is hand built by Niall Steiner and is laid out very much like a brass instrument. Both these controllers are capable of pretty much the same thing, and they each can send simultaneously up to 4 MIDI continuous controller messages. So if you have a sound module or synthesizer or software instrument or effects unit capable of receiving MIDI, then these instruments can be used to control that module. Now the beauty of wind synthesis is the degree of control and expression you can get from an otherwise uninspiring sound. Now I have a simple pulse wave and a low pass filter whose cut-off frequency is modulated via breath control here. So you see, the harder I blow, the brighter the sound gets. Now also, both the EWI and the EVI are able to play monophonically and polyphonically as well. There are a number of ways of playing chords on these instruments. The first of which is to build the chord into the synth patch, and then using variable velocity we can set a threshold above which the chord will sound and below which the patch will play monophonically. And that sounds a bit like this. Now, a more subtle way of introducing chords on the EWI is to use the breath control to gradually increase the volume of the extra harmonies. So if I take a fairly standard sort of pad sound but introduce new harmonies using breath control. Slightly more subtle way of doing it. Now also, both the EWI and the EVI feature what's called a slur sustain mode, which will allow me to build chords on the fly, such as you would with a sustain pedal. That sounds like this. Now also, the EVI offers what's called a chord latching facility. Now this means the last chord that's been built on the instrument can be remembered by the instrument and then called upon as a block voicing at any time. Now this feature is not patch specific, but literally resides in the controller itself. So I can build a chord on one sound, then go through several sounds, and then when I want to, I can literally hit a button and have that voicing available to me. So if I build a chord, nice E minor major 7 chord, and then I'll lock that into the instrument. And then let's see what other sounds we have. There's a German choir there. So you see we have a German choir singing Vom on an E minor major 7 chord. Now that is literally a block voicing, so that can be transposed up and down the instrument using the keys. Let's see what that sounds like with another noise. I think I've got some string section there somewhere. Now also what I have down here, which you can't see, is a loop pedal. This is a Digitech Jamman, and it allows me to play a phrase and record it, and then either build layers upon it, or also just blow over the top of it. So I've got my tremolo strings playing an E minor 9 with a major 7. Let's put some different noises on there. I've set up a fairly menacing pad, and I can just blow over that. The possibilities with wind synthesis are literally endless. The degree of expression you can get with these instruments is fabulous, and as far as the noises that they can make, literally as big as the library you have in your sampler. I hope you've enjoyed my short demonstration of wind synthesizers. Thank you for listening.